folks, it's me, Hannah. Hey! I was drawing a picture of a CGI bead of blood, and I figured I should record a video of it, so I did. Yeah.
So why was I drawing a picture of a CGI bead of blood? And why did I decide to record a video of it?
So the software that I'm using is GIMP, and the computer I'm using is my Linux PC. It used to be a Windows PC, but I recently switched it over to Linux, and it seems to be performing so much better now. Yeah. Enjoy. So, menu. Okay. GNU Image Manipulation Program. Yeah. How to obtain a copy of GIMP. One way is to download it from GIMP's official website at www.gimp.org. Maximize. This GNU Linux versions, x86 and on ARM architecture. ARM. This Mac OS. Oh, they have Apple Silicon. Cool. I can download a copy on my Mac, and there's Microsoft Windows version. That's fascinating. Oh, it's so nice that they have checksums posted. If you're curious about what checksums are, you're welcome to visit my article I have posted on my website, link in the description. On Linux, Synaptic Package Manager can be used to download GIMP. Could be Synaptic, could be a different package manager. But that package manager has access to the repositories, and this GIMP. Click Mark for installation, and then click Apply. Yeah. Clear as mud. I think 1,000 pixels by 1,000 pixels is sufficient. Resolution 72 pixels per inch. Fill with white background. And this video tutorial on how to draw a CGI blood bead picture using GIMP, Image manipulation software. Yeah. 3.3 megabytes. You know what? I might have put 72,000 pixels by 72,000 pixels instead of 72 pixels by 72 pixels. Oops. Oh well. Okay, here I'm adding a layer for the drawing because I want to draw it on with a transparent background. So drawing on transparent just directly, it's the visibility might not be the best on this tutorial, so I'm using a white background to be a bit more clearly visible, and then I can remove the white background later if I wanted to. Here I'm using the pen tool, and I just put some anchor points, and I'm positioning the anchor points. I'm trying to avoid using keyboard shortcuts for this tutorial because they're kind of hard to, they're not as easily apparent, on the tutorial. Here I'm using Control Shift and Select to delete the anchor point. I like the bottom of the bead to be nice and smooth. And you get the curves just right. I think the tricky part is at the anchor points. Zoom. It looks a little bit odd. Okay, so I selected selection from path, so it selects the path that was drawn just now. And now I can pick a gradient tool. Foreground to background RGB is okay. Color. like that color picked out previously. But here, different colors can be selected using the palette as well. Yeah. For this color, I'm using 85 and 5, RG and B respectively. That's like a nice deep reddish, hue. The other color is black. I think the bead would look kind of like this shadow, around the bead and stuff, and underneath on the bottom edge, it would look a bit dramatic. The gradient tool, I used the radial. I used it in radial mode. I'm using the brush tool. Smaller diameter might work. Nope. Too small. This looks nice. Much better? Much better. Yeah. Not too far though. Edges are looking a bit cartoony right now, so I think they would look nicer. Sort of smoother. Yeah. See, I'm setting up the brush tool. But maybe eraser tool might be better because the background's supposed to be transparent anyways. There. Yep. If I were to use the brush tool, it would be white. So, yeah. Definitely eraser tool is better. In this situation, pen tool, Click there. So the path's showing. Eraser, emulate brush dynamics. That's going to use the brush that was previously selected just now. Looks like there's a slight contour there. There, right there, see? Right there. Enable Pen Tool, Add, select, okay. Eraser. I could probably use the brush with hard edges. In a small size, size 4 I think should be sufficient. 4, enter, yeah. Control, stroke, eraser, stroke. Ta-da! Now the little contour should be gone. Contour is gone. Yay! There. Much nicer. Yeah. The top edge. This doesn't look realistic. So should probably try one of the brushes here. Maybe that might be able to get the edge to look a bit more realistic. Nope. Looks like it's got hydrogen peroxide on the edge. Nope. Leopard spotted blood. Yeah. Ooh, I like this. Yeah. This looks really, really nice. Oh yeah. Yep. See, I just switched off the background. Export to desktop. The file format I'm using is PNG, Portable Network Graphics, because PNG supports multi-layer format. If I were to export in JPEG, it would just turn the background into opaque, lightly white. So yeah, I want a transparent background for this picture, so I'm using PNG. There are other formats that support multi-layer. TIF format, tagged image format, is one of them. Yep. But for this case, I'm using PNG, Portable Network Graphics. See, background color, looking good. Export. There. And then I think I'm going to yeah, I think I'm going to save the GIMP file, XCF format, so that if I wanted to modify the image, the tool paths and stuff, I wouldn't have to draw them all over again. They're saved in this XCF format. Yep. Save. Now I can exit. Quit. There's the XCF file. See, if I were to open it, the toolpaths are saved. Layers are there. Toolpath. See right there, toolpath is there in the file. Nice, right? Right. Close. Yep. So, did you enjoy the video? Please leave a comment in the comment section below to let me know. I'd be curious to know.
Yeah.
Laters.